I'm recording, by the way. Recording, by the way. Okay, if you were absent today, this is what we learned. It is the last new topic before the test, and the goal is to write linear equations. We're going to cover 3 types of problems, and we've actually already covered one of the types. So split your paper up into 3 columns like this. The third type, I actually taught that on day 1, so tricked you. It goes easy, medium, hard. I taught you the hard stuff on day 1, so the 2 new ones for today should be simple in comparison. So given 2 points, that's what I taught you about a week and a half ago. I don't remember the actual day. And then given the slope and a point, and then given the slope and a point. I know what you're thinking. Same thing? Not quite. This is a very special point. This is random point. So if we tell you slope of a certain line is -2 and it passes through the point 0, -8, and your goal is to write a linear equation in slope-intercept form. So it must look like this when you are done. The -8 is the y-intercept. So if you think about where this point lies on a graph, 0, -8 is on the y-axis. So that's why it is the y-intercept, aka the b value. Slope is -2, aka the m value. So on these type of problems, we do not actually need to see any work other than plugging the numbers into the correct location, which, of course, is a very important algebraic skill. Example number 2, or problem type number 2. If we give you the slope, if we tell you the slope of a line is -3, for example, and then we tell you it passes through the point, I'm just making these numbers up as we go, by the way, 4, 10, So this is just a random point. It's not special at all. Y equals mx plus b. This time we know, I wish I had a third highlighter color, but we know the slope is -3. That goes there. Then we know this is x. That goes there. This is the y value. It goes here. So if you plug everything into the correct location, you end up getting 10 equals -3 times 4 plus b, and then you solve for b. You add 12 to both sides. That's the ugliest 12 I ever wrote in my whole life. And you get 22 equals b. Circle that. That's not the answer to the question. Remember, the goal is to write a linear equation in slope-intercept form. We were given the slope. We had to find the y-intercept, and we did. Okay? And then, last but not least, if you are given 2 points, 2 random points. Now, keep in mind, if you look this up on the internet, Google it, nowhere on the internet will it show the method I'm about to teach you, or the method that I taught you. Yeah. So, 2 points. You're going to write 2 equations. Why am I teaching you it this way? Because in the future, this method, this procedure, this way of doing things works for all types of functions. We give you 2 points, you write 2 equations. 8 equals 3m plus b. Yeah. That's the y, that's the x. I know it's backwards. If this is hurting your brain, put the 8 on the other side. 3m plus b equals 8. That's perfectly fine also. 12 equals negative 5m plus b. And you subtract the 2 equations. Be careful when you're subtracting, because especially if there's negatives involved. 8 minus 12 is negative 4. Equal sign goes straight down. 3 minus negative 5 is 8. The b's cancel. Divide both sides by 8. Divide by 8. Divide by 8. You get, I'm going to use a decimal because I like decimals better than fractions. Negative 0.5 equals m. Circle that bad boy. You're halfway done. You now know the slope. Then you plug this back into one of the equations. Typically, you want to choose the equation that has the fewest amount of negatives. So that first equation doesn't have any negatives. So I'm going to use that first one. 3 times m. We now know what m is. Plus b. And then we solve for b. Negative 1.5 plus b. Add 1.5 to both sides. Bam. Bam. Cancel. And let's see. 9.5 equals b. Circle that bad boy. That's not the answer to the question. The question is write an equation in slope-intercept form. We now know our 2 pieces of information. So 0.5 x plus 9.5. And done. The assignment, the makeup assignment, if you were absent, hey, look at that. No work, some work, a lot of work. Anyways, the makeup assignment is posted on Canvas. It's only 5 problems, 2 like this, 2 like this, 1 like this.